Good morning, folks. The new active region on the north is not the one in the bunch you walk up to with a smile to start a conversation. This is the one with RBF in the corner that doesn't like you before she meets you. The sunspot is spittin' mad as it turns over the northeastern limb. Number of pops yesterday which look like the flickerings in the arching umbral fields above the sunspot group. And there is a plasma sputtering outflow at the leading south edge of the active region. This is ionized helium in 304 angstroms. The activity is not at high X-ray level yet, but the building B and C class flare events are enough to move plasma and crackle as the active region is officially now on the Earth-facing half of the sun. Eyes on it. Now recall from last week the double eruption day, one on the north and one due south of it as well. It was the southern eruption heading our way. The first one went up and to the north. The second one came out along the equatorial region with swirling trails behind it. The little filament and extended swirls impacted over about a 12-hour period yesterday and last night, leading to a KP4 geomagnetic instability event. That was what was expected if it had hit the day before, not a day late and a few dollars weak. Eyes on the sun, because that coronal hole exiting to the right should have its solar wind arrive here soon, and that almost certainly will produce the geomagnetic storm, hopefully staying at minor levels. We are going back in time with my favorite paper that cites one of my own, co-authored by one of my favorite people at NASA. That paper was a bombshell, but so is the one today that cites it, a furtherance of the geomagnetic fluctuations in earthquakes arena, and with the mindset we took in our paper now 6 years ago. You'll read exceptionally similar verbiage in our 2015 paper as well. Last but not least, as we said yesterday, the Black Brant 12 plasma release experiment went up, and while we can say for sure that the light show was not what many had hoped for in terms of widespread visibility, it was reportedly seen from Nova Scotia to Ohio to Cape Canaveral. Here's the silver lining. What many were hoping to visualize got an okay shot from the viewership. It may not have been the super visible one to you, but take this in. If you keep up with space weather from the sun and you live somewhere that does not see aurora, this sight can be a hefty warning that something major is happening with the magnetic field and or with space weather.